early birds and night owls. My name is Nox, aka Mako, and welcome back to SimAirport. We just finished building up this area, so today we will be, filling in with what we deem is necessary, which for the most part is probably restrooms, and I do want to maybe move these guys somewhere up in here to free up some of this area for whatever else we want to put in front of the gates, I guess. Let's take a look at our profit and loss statement though, because I saw something interesting, and that is that we're barely making anything from the health and snack kiosks. It's, well, $160 and then $260. That's really not good at all. I think I might want to get rid of those two and just add more coffee and dessert kiosks. However, maybe the position of these also matters. Let's say snack and health food. Yeah, these are together, so it seems like most people are congregating around these two. So I guess I can give those a fair chance and see if maybe eventually they'll turn over a profit. But maybe they never will. Let's see. How's that going for us? Because we just... Oh. Okay. It's just the dessert kiosk is super popular, probably because it's right next to the gate. Fair enough, fair enough. I will give it a fair chance then. Right, so what we want to do is we want to actually get in some restrooms. The first thing I want to see if we can actually fit like the bars and whatnot on the sides here. Wait, we don't have a bar. Wait, what? We don't have a bar? I thought we would. I guess we do not. Alright, so let's see. We want to just put it something like that. We can fit these on the sides, thank goodness, because I would love to get some of these on the sides, maybe the restrooms in the back, and then seating like somewhere in the middle or something like that. At least I figured that's probably going to work out best for us. So let's go ahead and get started on the restrooms. Let's see. How are we going to do this? Because I think this area here is even. It is. That's not so good. So if we're going to split these, we're going to have to make these into specific sizes, because of course we can't just put like a random wall in the middle. We can probably put a hallway. That wouldn't be that bad. Let's see. So we don't want the restrooms to be super big because that's just not ideal at all. So we want to go for maybe... If you go for 25, it's going to leave way too much. So let's go for like a 5 by 25. Let's see. We can do toilet space, something else space. Oh, we need actually this one here. Unless we can have just like toilets, space, more toilets, space. I don't know exactly how I want to have this. I'm just trying to make it a big enough bathroom so that, people can actually use it and enjoy what they need to do there. Even though, what kind of enjoyment is there to having a bathroom? I don't even know. I don't know, you guys. Let's see. So we can have this area for maybe some trash. Maybe the doors can go on this side just because I clearly need to use this area for something. So what I'm going to do, I am going to clear off these two just so we can have a bigger hallway so people can, just walk out there and not be so crowded in one area. And these restrooms might be a little bit big. I understand that, but we're going to use them as best as we can because these are going to be the main ones for these 4 gates, and that's seemingly a lot of people coming through here, so I want to make sure that there's just enough room for all of them to do their duty and get the heck out of here. So let's see. I said duty. I know. Alright, so let's see. We're going to do that, and we're going to now clear this out because we know exactly what this is going to be. And I guess along the sides, we can have different ones of these, and I mean, I don't exactly know how I want it to go, but maybe I'll do one wall of just like every single one, and the other wall the same thing, so that way we can have them on both sides. So maybe we can get some profit out of these guys. I don't know if it's gonna work, but hey, you know what, we're gonna give it a shot, and if it doesn't work, well, now we know for next time. We are getting more and more people though as we continue adding flights. So let's check our schedule though to see if we have any more room for flights. Do we have room anywhere? I'm gonna say no. I mean, we have room right there, but that's really not much. I think I might want to get rid of some of the 767s or get rid of some of the bigger flights and add in more 767s, because 767s can carry up to 250 people. And if we can get more of those like in the same area, we can basically have like a ton of people coming in all at once. Is this... It doesn't really tell us how many people are here, does it? At least not anymore. That's not so good. Maybe once boarding starts, we can finally see it. Let's see. Yes, we can see it. 134. Okay, that's really not full. And this one's another 767. We won't be able to see that one for a while, though. Okay, so maybe we're not actually getting these all filled up, so maybe I'm just going to leave it as is. Although, obviously, the other flights aren't always going to be filled up either, so that's definitely cause for some concern there as well, but whatever. So let's see, we want to go ahead and have doors on these sides there, and now we can go ahead and start putting in our toilets and whatnot. Of course, the men's room is going to need different things compared to the women's room, like urinals, so we're going to maybe have to do just double toilets in the women's rooms. We can probably put a plant or something. I would love to actually add walls in there. Ugh. Wait, how expensive are these? $250? You know what, I can just cancel that. I would love to have like walls in here to separate them and make them into stalls, but that's really not necessary, at least not yet, so I'm just gonna leave it be. And we're gonna leave the corners open for some bins or maybe plants, because I think it would be kind of nice, wouldn't you? Oh wait, this isn't even, is it? Nope, we have big, actually, you know what, this is good. This is good because this middle area is basically where everybody's gonna congregate, so I think this is okay. Just gotta fill in this other side here with sinks, and that should be okay. So there we go. We have proper bathrooms with enough room for people to walk in and not have to crowd around each other, so I guess that's okay. I guess that makes it for an okay kind of restroom. And we don't even need this many sinks, but what the heck? Why not? Let's just do it. And let's see, what else do we need in here? We of course need some bins because sometimes there's just a little bit too much trash for me. So one bin there, one bin over here, even though we're probably never going to use it. And how's about maybe some decorative bushes in the corners here, because I don't know, just because it's gonna look nice. There we go. So let's do the same thing over here, and I guess we're gonna need some bins over on this side over here. Sure. Bins there, and sinks all across the wall. I guess we can maybe have not as many sinks in this one because we need urinals and toilets, or we could just do half urinals and half toilets. That's gonna work, sure. Let's go ahead and just do the sink thing because I honestly just don't care. I don't care about these restrooms. They might be temporary. We might move them around. I'm not so sure about that yet. So just going to drop everything down here and hope that it works for us. So there we go. Now we're going to need some urinals. I suppose we can do these on the outside. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. And let's maybe do some toilets towards the middle. 1, 2, 3, 4. Is that even-ish? No, it's not. 5. Sure, let's do a few more and then some more urinals there. So that should work. I guess it's going to be okay. This isn't really like a proper restroom or anything like that, but you know what? It is what it is. And now we have to zone these, so this is going to be the female restroom over here, of course. And this one over here is, of course, the male restroom. There we go. So now we have places for people to go poop and do everything else that they have to do. And let's see, we are going a little bit slow. My bad, you guys, my bad. So as soon as we actually get that done, we're going to start moving these guys over to here. And let's see, what do we have in storage that we can maybe use? A baggage depot, wait, what? You have 2 of them? Sure, hub, a conveyor, lots of conveyors actually. Toilet, we have toilets stored up in there. Why exactly did I? Oh, that's the extra toilet. If we're never going to use it, we might just sell it, but I think we're going to use it at some point, so I guess it's okay the way it is. And are people actually going in here already? I think they are, even though this is, you know, there's a lot of work people there. Do we have janitors? We don't have janitors. Okay, time to get some janitors. So 1, 2, 3, 4, and I guess 5 maybe? I don't know if that's going to be enough. We might need more. I don't know, but it's looking okay for now. I think I actually want to decorate this area because this place is already getting super full. And oh my gosh, they are already making tons of trash out there. Why is this even happening? Oh my gosh, everybody's flocking over here. The chaos, the destruction, you guys, the destruction. Alright, we're going to put bins. Let's see, let's put them against the wall here, I guess. 1, 2, and hopefully it's going to be enough. It looks like, I'm not even going to say what that looked like. It looks like we're going to need more janitors though, so let's go for 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. There we go. That's a ton of workers, but you know what? That's okay because clearly we have a very dirty place now. Oh boy, oh boy, oh boy. This is exactly what we need seating. Clearly all these people are so bored that all they have to do is go to the bathroom, which is terrible. It's just terrible. So I did want to decorate the floors here. Let's see, maybe some nice stone. Oh, I like these. These look nice. So stone in the bathroom. What? Yeah, I know it's really not the best thing, but I think it looks kind of nice. So we could definitely go for that there. And hopefully that's going to make the environment look even better because people do have complaints about the environment. That's basically our biggest complaint. They want a nicer place. And honestly, it's going to come slowly because we don't exactly have all the money with which we, you know, should be able to have to work with these kinds of things. Oh my gosh. The trash here after building these restrooms is insane. What is wrong with these people? Like, how's our cleanliness need? It's definitely down there. Why? Look at that. It's like in the trajectory of the restrooms too. So you know that they're just like, as soon as they're leaving, they're just dropping everything on the ground. Why? What do we have these for then? What the janitor just walked through the wall. Okay, whatever. Sure, this is not really the way I expected these things to go. I didn't expect that these guys would be super dirty, but apparently they are ridiculously dirty, and so we have to deal with this. I'm going to make them a little bit unhappy for a little while as I dismantle these guys so we can actually reuse them. So let's see, 3 and 4 here. Okay, there we go, and all of those should be gone in a second. One more. There we go. Okay, so now, of course, we want to go ahead and add in some kiosks. So the ones that were least... Wait, this one has an opening on the side? I kind of want this one in the corner then. The ones that are, let's see, retail, snack kiosk looks like it should go in the corner, so I guess I'll do it in the corner. However, I will... Wait, what? You did what now? You're going to be open on the side? Okay, so that means this one should not be open on the side. Aha! It is not. Okay, I guess. Sure, we can put that one there. We're probably going to put a plant right next to it. That should be fine. So that means the snack kiosk is the one that goes all the way over here. Huh? Oh, I was like, what? That doesn't look right. Of course. And I guess we can put a plant there as well. Sure, what the heck, why not? So let's go for maybe a dessert kiosk right next to this one, just to maybe entice some people. And we're going to go for, let's see, we have a bar. There's a coffee kiosk, right? This one's pretty important, so I guess we could probably put this one right next to the snack kiosk. Sure. Dessert kiosk right here, and we're never gonna get a bar in here? If we squeeze everything together, we might get a bar. Sure, you know what, let's try to get a bar. Cancel this one and put a bar right up in, actually put this one in next. And a bar in last. Oh, it fits in quite nicely. Sure. That is not what I wanted at all. Oh boy, cancel that one. We just lost some money. We can't even afford this one. That was $15,000 we just lost. Oh, I thought it was a lot cheaper than that. I guess it really wasn't. Bar. Does the bar fit there? Yes, it does. Thank goodness. Oh, good riddance to all of this chaotic mess right now that we have here, you guys. Clearly, everybody's messy, and the bins that we have are just clearly not enough. We have a lot of trash bags out and about, it seems. We might need some more bins for this area, no doubt about that. Maybe some more bins in this room as well, because clearly this is gross. This is actually super gross. So let's see, we want to go ahead and add this right here. Add one right up in here, and I guess even along this wall over here to make sure that they're throwing away their trash before they exit this area. Because this is just gross. I think 10 janitors is honestly not enough, because clearly this place is not getting cleaned up fast enough. So, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. There we go. I don't know if 20 is going to do the job either, but hopefully they do. I can't imagine what this place is going to look like when we actually build in the second half. It's... it's going to be super gross and disgusting, and I just can't imagine this being nice ever. Jeez. Well, I guess that's what happens when we add in the restrooms. Let's go ahead and add bins over here instead of plants, because clearly bins are probably more important at this point. We just need to clean up. Oh, we're getting cleaned up now, you guys. Look at this. We have just a few little spots of dirtiness on the ground, and it looks like mostly everything is going to be pretty nice pretty soon. Not bad, you guys, not bad. Well, now that we have this stuff built up here, I suppose it is time for some benches. Because of course we have to give our people some place to sit. So let's see. How much room do we have up in here? Why did that zoom in random? Oh, that was weird. How much room do we have up in here? I suppose I want to leave some room there. This is going to be 18. 18 divided by, let's see, I can do 3s. I can do seats of 3s, because seats of 4s, not really gonna work out. We're gonna have, actually we could do seats of 4 and then 1, 2. That's gonna work out, although I think I would prefer the 3s. I think the 3s are gonna look nicer. So let's see, we wanted to do bench B 3-seater. 1, 2, 3, 4. Oh Jesus, are you kidding me? Oh jeez, just cancel that. Just cancel it, jeez. I'm just so done with actually misplacing everything that I want to delete it. And I think I said 6 of them, right? Yeah, 6 of them there. All right, so good. We have that in, and let's go ahead and do the same thing over here. 1, 2, 3. Excuse me? No. How much are these? 500? We are all of them. They're all 500. That's not right. That's not fair. That is not okay with me. Hey, we had one extra from before, so you know what? We placed it down anyway, and now we basically just lost all of our money. So until this plane leaves, we're basically gonna be totally broke. So we're gonna have to wait for a little while before our next flights arrive. Actually, no we don't. We can just grab a loan, as is usual, and pay it off during the day. Works for me, you guys. Works for me. So let's see. That's 4, 5, and 6. There we go. And as usual, wow. Look at that mess. That's just It's gross. It's so gross. It seems like we're just gonna need tons more bins overall. So hopefully, all these bins are gonna take care of our issues instead of plants. I think, oh no, you know what? I have to do plants there. I just have to make it look semi-nice. Just because these jerks are clearly very angry with their lives. And wow, they're already sitting down. Nice. Okay, so maybe things are gonna look up. I'm not so sure if that's, actually the case. I was thinking about doing a whole row of these guys on this side, but now I'm thinking against that because it seems like maybe these guys aren't really doing so well. Let's see. Profit and loss. Income is, oh boy, bar small income. We're actually spending 500 on that, 600. Well, I mean, the people are showing up now, so we probably shouldn't judge from earlier. Let's just let it take over one more time to see if we're actually doing that bad or if we're doing a little bit better than what it seems, especially since I really would like to not have to spend more on adding more of these and then they just do absolutely nothing. So let's see. Okay, so we ticked over and the bar is still not doing that well. I mean, it is morning, so who wants to drink in the morning? I mean, clearly some people do. Overall, though, we are making a little bit of profit, so I mean, maybe it's not a good idea. Oh boy. Oh boy, I take it back. It looks like there's just a lot of people here now. So, about that, we might actually have to add in some second ones, because it looks like there was craziness over here. Maybe the craziness, though, was for the restrooms and the seating. Alright, I'm not going to develop that area yet, then. I'm just going to start on this side with adding more seating to make sure that people are just nice and comfortable. That way they can just relax a little bit. Let's see, let's make the areas over here a little bit wide, because if we do this, it looks like it's crazy. It's crazy, not good enough for us. So, if we do this, I actually want to take this opportunity to actually size this up before we start working on this. So 1, 2. We're going to leave 1, 2, do this up like this. 1, 2, again. This is going to be a lot of seating. I don't know if we need this much. Honestly, now that I'm looking at it, might not need this much seating, but maybe we should, just to make sure that everybody's comfortable, because otherwise they're going to be complaining about everything. And let's see, oops, that one's a mistake, and it looks like we can go all the way to the bottom here with some kind of decoration there. So yeah, this works 100% good. Okay, so that means we're going to be doing some seating all along the way over here, just to make sure that, we have enough space in between. I'm not going to do any seating over there, though, because I want to leave enough room in front of all the kiosks so that people can do whatever it is that they need to do in private. Maybe take out their money and not have anybody looking at their credit card numbers or anything like that, because who wants that? Who really wants that? So we're just going to drop some benches over here, and hopefully this is going to be enough for them. It seems like this area is getting pretty full. I'm not so sure if, we should maybe add in more things into this area, but we have so much room that we have to use it somehow. So I guess this is probably the best that we can do for these guys here. And it looks like, a lot of people are definitely coming to use the restroom to rest. I'm guessing that a lot of people using the restroom are also people coming off of flights. So instead of going out that way, they're going this way, which means that, we're filling up the airport, or at least this area of the airport, even more than it should be. So maybe restrooms for the people leaving would be nice. Maybe something over here? That's definitely a thought. But for now, we're going to continue working on this area and apparently paying off our loan because we have enough money for that. There we go. Alright, and it looks like, are we making a profit now? Are we actually doing pretty well? We are doing pretty well. The bar is not, but I guess we're going to have to wait for nighttime to see if the bar actually picks up. Unfortunately, the bar never quite picked up, so I'm of half the mind to actually get rid of it. And it looks like maybe the snack food, actually all the other kiosks are doing pretty well compared to the bar. So, I mean, the bar made some money, but it's not enough that I'm kind of okay with it. It's to the point that I'm thinking maybe we should just get rid of it and move some things around. So we might get rid of the bar. Let's see, that guy is going to go soon. Also, I realized that I did this wrong. I made the proper spaces, and we also added some flight info displays because there was some need for information, so I'm trying to take care of as much as I possibly can. Still, though, it seems like the need for environment is pretty high up there, so we might have to decorate a little bit more than what we already have, which I guess that's fair enough. Okay, that's fair enough. So let's see, the bar really never made much money at all. Can we see yesterday's? Day 23, sure. So bar, retail, there we go, and $1,000, whereas these made like $2,000, more than $2,000. Yeah, no, I'm all set with that. So we're gonna go ahead and dismantle that and sell it, and I'm gonna move 2 of these on this side, or maybe just, I don't know. I really don't know. I kind of like having the coffee kiosk in the middle, no dessert kiosk, or maybe a dessert kiosk somewhere else, because I like having these 2. So let's just get rid of this one. And we're going to dismantle this one, just move it towards the middle. And the middle should be, hold the phone. I actually have to make sure I know where the middle is. The middle is right here. So I have to put the coffee kiosk right over there as soon as we take it apart. There we go. Okay. So what I'm going to do in the open areas here is I'm going to add other things for them to do, because of course they seem to get very, very bored very quickly. And so let's see, coffee kiosk. There we go. Drop this guy right up in here and right across the way as well, because I do want 2 of these. I think these are definite money makers, no doubt about that. And so of course I want another one, but of course we have to wait for a flight, and that was not enough. We have to wait for another flight. We do have another flight coming in at 4:30 though. Sometimes they do show up a little bit early, so this might be a lifesaver for us. There we go. Wait, was that actually right? Or was I wrong with that? Nope, that's right. Okay, good. Whew. Okay, so in these areas, we have food vending machines elsewhere, which I guess they can stay over there. They're going to be just, along this hall over here, because I figure that's not too important. They can use it if they want, but, it is what it is. I'm going to put, electronics vending machines over here so they can buy things if they want, and block by coffee kiosk, fair enough. And we have, not drinks machines, we have, what else is it? It's all under retail? It is. Nice. Okay, so we have... Didn't we have an ATM? Is an ATM not considered retail anymore? Is that what it is? Makes customers happy while earning you $5 per transaction. Yeah, you know what? I'm going to go for these guys just because I figure that we can make some kind of money from ATMs, even though it's weird. Oh, we have some more room here? Oh, boy. Oh, I don't like that at all. I really, really do not like that. And we're going to just get rid of the ATMs here. No, I'm kidding. I'm going to leave it that way. I guess we can probably just ignore it, because clearly I didn't realize that this was off-center. That's blocked by coffee kiosk. Wow. Okay, sure. Whatever. I'm surprised this isn't blocked by coffee kiosk. I kind of want to move this up a little bit just so we can, make it look, quote-unquote, like it's right. But whatever. It is what it is. Oh, boy. Yeah, there's a lot of people just flocking to that one. Flocking to both of them, actually. Look at that. People want their coffee. It is morning, though, so that kind of makes sense. Health food is making a lot. Let's see. Coffee kiosk. I guess this counts both of them. That's okay. Bar made some income before we got rid of it. Same thing with the dessert. I think what I want to do in these corners is do the same thing as these guys. Snack and health food. Even though it's health food, it seems to make some people happy. So sure, we're going to go for some more of those guys. But on these corners, I think we're going to have to... Never mind, we can actually do it this way. Sure, works for me then. Let's go ahead and drop this guy up in... What? Every time I click on it, I don't actually click on it. My bad. Alright, there we go. Okay, so even though I said I didn't really want to do it this way, we ended up doing it this way. Look at the people actually flocking to the ATMs. It seems like they might need more ATMs. They're all looking for money. Okay. Well, I can deal with that. I can dig it. So let's go ahead and double up the ATMs. Yeah, I'm going to move this guy over. I'm going to move these 2 over just because I don't like the way this looks. So let's go ahead and dismantle those 2 and move them up. And that shouldn't take that long, especially since we have another coffee one over there. People should just be able to easily go over there. So let's see. We're going to need to find our objects, and that's going to be the electronics vending. We have 1 in stock. Okay, so we're going to put this one immediately next to the ATMs. And then we have our coffee kiosk. We have 1 in stock. Perfect. And we're going to put this one right against there because it looks like we have a space there. I don't know why, but it does. Okay, it just does. So that should look about right. That does look right. Thank goodness. So we're going to have to move this one too. That's okay. We can do that pretty easily right now. Oh, let me make sure I actually highlight where it's supposed to go. Around here. There we go. Okay, so as soon as we get rid of that one, we can just move it again. And I mean, I can pretty much mirror this. That would not be an issue whatsoever. So let's go ahead and drop that one right up in there, and that should be good. And of course, over here, we're going to need ourselves some electronics vending machines and some ATMs. So ATMs go there, and this goes right to there. This one's going to go right there, and the ATMs right next door. So let's see. ATMs. There we go. 1, 2. 1, 2, ta-da! And now it's all mirrored. Although we are missing some benches, so that's basically all we have to do here, which is really not a big issue. That's pretty easy to do. So 1, 2, 3, 4, I think it's 5? 5, yes. Alright, and just like that, we have a pretty nice area. I suppose it's pretty nice. And it's not complete just yet, but it will be pretty soon. And I guess we can also add floors, although we don't really have much money to work with at the moment, but we're gonna get there. We have a lot of flights landing, so it's not that big of an issue. Alright, so there we go. We have tons of money now. So let's see what we can do in terms of flooring, because of course I do want this area to look pretty nice. Ooh. Well, don't mind if I do with the wooden flooring. This one might look okay in these areas. I think I want to do the hallway, quote unquote, the middle way is something different. So let's see, want to go and expand this up to there. Sure. That was how much? 27,000. Okay, I guess that's fine. And I guess now we have to wait for another 27,000 so we can actually do this side. Otherwise, it's just not gonna work, right, game? Is that how it is? Oh boy. Yeah, we need 27,000, no doubt. So hopefully we have another flight landing soon. Otherwise, we are basically stuck here for a little while longer, which of course is not ideal at all. Ooh boy. Yeah, it looks like we're just basically stuck. Okay, fair enough. So let's go ahead and grab a loan, even though we basically just paid off most of our loan. That's okay. And we are going to expand this out all the way to from here to here, and that should be a-okay. All right, so now this hallway area, let's just make it a red carpet. Why not? It might look stupid. It might look really, really dumb, but I kind of want it to be a red carpet right to the bathrooms to let them know, you know, this way to the poopage area, because I guess it works, okay? It does work. And there we go. So we're going to build in all the floors. It's going to take a little while because obviously we're laying down quite a bit. And suddenly, after we add in the floors, it looks like our hallway here is just very, very small. So we might have to work with that pretty soon. Oh boy. That's not good. This is not good at all. I know we have to take care of security, and eventually I will do that, but I think I want to have a ton of money first, so we can actually properly build up this area. Because what I want to do is I want to make a bigger gate area. I like the space like this, but I want it a little bit bigger, slightly bigger, maybe like 2 more spaces. And then I want the security along this side, and somewhere in the middle, big queues. I mean, it's gonna be a little bit weird because check ID stands are very finicky in that they only reach about 10 squares away from the queue. And so we can only really have a certain number of those guys before things get a little bit wonky. Because if we add like a queue on this side, and we add a queue on this side, guess which one is not going to be used? That's right, this one isn't going to be used. So we basically are only going to be using the ones that are on this side, ignoring the ones that are on this side, which is why I wanted to have security like this. Clearly, though, it was not meant to be. And so we're going to have to figure out a different layout for security, which I don't yet have in mind just yet. Looks like it's working right now, probably because we don't have as many people in our airport at the time. But eventually we're gonna have to figure out something for that, for sure. I mean, you know, our passenger satisfaction has been up, and definitely it looks like Super Alliance has not pulled their flights from us. So we can grab them if we really, really wanted them. It's tempting, you guys. It's very, very tempting. Let's decrease our loan there. And now we just have one loan to deal with, which is really not that bad. So we're definitely looking like we're in a pretty good place. We just have to wait for some more money to roll in. Just gotta pay off that one last loan and wait for the money, and we'll be all good to go. However, we're gonna be able to do all of that and more in the next episode, because that is it for this episode of SimAirport. If you enjoyed, hit that like button, show your support, and subscribe if you already haven't. But as always, thank you so much for watching, and have an awesome night.